Hello, potential Indiegogo backers. I'm Matt Wall. Okay, I've been watching a bunch of videos to try to figure out how to do this, and some of them were really good, and some of them were cringy as all. This is the announcement video for The End of Everything, which is my book of poetry that I am trying to crowdfund that I hope you will join me to make happen. Basically, we moved out to the desert to live off grid almost a year ago now. And in that time, I thought it was wise to go off of my meds. And so the last half of last year was spent with me kind of battling my depression, anxiety, my mental illness on my own. And ultimately realizing that I couldn't do that and that I did need the medication. And so a lot of the stuff that's in this book was written during that time and talks about everything in life that one goes through during that. So everything from driving around, standing in line, going to the doctor, going back to therapy for the first time in a long time, just trying to do normal things like shopping, going to the post office, to feeling that crushing guilt and despair and impending doom and constantly feeling like you're a disappointment to your loved ones and things of that. So, if that's not the most uplifting thing you've ever heard, I don't know what to tell you. It is not a book I wrote to help people. It was a book I wrote to help me. Hopefully, in that, some of you out there might be able to find some inspiration or support. Oh, another thing, in doing this on Indiegogo, instead of putting this book out on Amazon like I've done with my past books, is kind of a thing where Amazon wants you to make your books a certain way so they could be marketable and sellable. And over the years, that was kind of a big thing for me, trying to um, beat the algorithm or be a part of it or whatever. And I got very depressed in my own writing because I wasn't writing what I felt and what was real to me. So this is also like a test to see if writing what I want to write that is possible to do in this kind of social environment. I went off my pills because I didn't want to take them anymore. And I wanted to feel like I was okay. I didn't want to feel like I was a robot. I didn't want to feel like without these pills I couldn't be myself. At the end of the day, it turns out that for the most part I am myself on the pills. It just helps and helps those around me and helps me treat the people around me better, if that makes sense. For those of you who are intimidated by poetry, let's say, this book is very stripped down, bare bones, raw emotion and feeling and situations. And I'm not a big fan of a lot of purple language and overanalyzing things with as many adjectives and adverbs that make the person reading it not know what the hell's going on. It's just real, it's raw, it's simple. It's funny. I mean, it's very self-deprecating. Whether you have read a lot of poetry or you've read no poetry at all, this would work for you. It's very easily accessible. If you would like to help us out, you could look down at the perks below. We're doing everything from signed copies to exclusive bookmarks to audiobooks, ebooks, appearances, readings, stuff like that. Special thanks inside the book. So take a look at the tiers down below. And even if you can't contribute financially, if you can share this page, this video, and just kind of get the word out, I would be extremely grateful for that. And this is my wife. She made the cover. And she's probably mad that I'm showing her right now.
Show me on that.
It's all good, right? Okay, so if you have any questions about anything, just go ahead and message me, and I will answer them as soon as I can. So thank you so much. Well, the other thing is that the money that's coming in is basically just going to the production of the book, the printing and the shipping them to me for me to sign them and stuff. That's really it. If we go over the goal, we have some really cool stretch goals we want to do that would basically make the book longer, make the book bigger, stuff like that. So scroll down and you're going to find the tiers. Find the one that suits you best. Another thing too about like doing these books on Amazon and stuff like that is that the options they don't really have options for paper. They don't have options for different types of covers. And they don't have really many different options for size. When I was putting this together, I really wanted to make it I wanted the paper nice, I wanted the cover nice, and those were both things that I knew I couldn't get when you self-publish and do print-on-demand books from them. So this book is going to look really, really snazzy. Thank you so much for your help and your support, and I can't wait to get these books out to you.